Hey everyone, this is PanaramaDan. Carmen and I are still traveling on the Oregon coast, and if you're from the west coast of the United States, there's a brand of ice cream that probably you're very familiar with. As an East Coaster, we had never heard of it before, but so today we're visiting the Tallamook area, Tallimook, Oregon, and I'm going to be doing a little panorama and maybe a walkthrough of the factory store here at Tallamook Creamery. But what they became known for first was their cheese, and so as you go to grocery stores throughout the West and also ice cream shops, Tallamook is a name that you'd be familiar with, and pretty impressive place. Now, I've been to Ben & Jerry's factory tour. I've been to Turkey Hills. I've even been to Lap Valley, which is pretty cool place. If you've never been to Lap Valley, you need to look that up. But Tallamook is kind of next level, and so do a little panorama here. This is their little tiny factory store. About 1.5 million visitors a year come to this store. They've been making cheese in this area of Oregon since the 1890s, and it's kind of interesting. A co-op of farmers in this Tallamook Valley set standards for quality, and to be a part of their co-op you had to follow those standards. And this goes back into the late 1800s, early 1900s. Behind me right now you'll see a little schooner. It's called the Morning Star, and when they started making cheese here, there weren't even good roads. By the time they delivered their cheese to places like Portland, it would be spoiled. So they built a ship. They built a little boat to carry the cheese on the coast up to Portland, and they could get it there in time. Alright, so what I'm going to do as I spin around, I'm going to flip the camera around, do a quick walkthrough. I'm not going to give a lot of comment on it, just so you can kind of see. If you get into this area, maybe it's a place you might want to come to and see. If you enjoy their ice cream, if you enjoy their cheese, put some comments down below. Your favorite variety of ice cream, and also put down in there in the notes your favorite variety of cheese. At the store here you can buy both. Of course you can buy all kinds of t-shirts and garb too. Carmen and I just had some ice cream. It was really good, and I had a coffee ice cream, and it was fantastic. But people are waiting in line here at the company store at least 30-40 minutes. So I'm going to flip it around. As you can see, people enjoying ice cream. There's an outdoor and an indoor line on the ice cream. This is the line for the outdoor ice cream right here. All these people are waiting in line for ice cream. And then there's also indoor. They have a food court in here. And there's the food court. And here's the indoor ice cream. They've got turnstile a la Disney World for you to get your ice cream. And then that's the line. It wraps all the way around. That's still the line. Tallamook in the 10 years ago did a tour around the West Coast, and they used a Volkswagen bus, VW bus, for that tour, and so that's a homage to that tour they did as a promotional. And so this area is where they have cheese that they're selling for their store. you can buy ice cream. If you don't want to wait,
Johnny.
if you don't want to wait 30 minutes, you can come over and just buy ice cream right out of the cooler. And then of course this is their store. So I want to give you a little hack. If you are coming to the store and whether you make purchases or not, a little free hack is if you come into this area right here, they wash the buckets out that they're emptying over at the store. So if you are interested in a free bucket, you can pick up a free bucket. I picked up one for Rocky Road, and so we're going to use that for keeping various things together in the RV. Yeah, so behind me is one of the factories. This is a co-op owned company, and then of course there's the parking lot behind me. Pretty cool cow as you come in. All right, well, this is the Tallamook Cheese and Ice Cream Company. This is their factory store. If you're ever in the Tallamook area of Oregon, and if I'm saying that wrong, forgive me. That's kind of the way I've heard it said several times, so I'm just going with it. So if you're ever in this area, come grab a cone. We're gonna go see some other places because there's a lot of cheese makers in this area, so we're gonna go and check out some other places, but this is kind of the most famous one of them, and huge brand in the West Coast area. All right, so be sure to hit that like button. Make sure you leave some comments down below about your favorite Tillamook variety. When you go to the store, or if you go to the ice cream shop, what's the one that you want to see there to get? And then also comment, you know, what's your favorite cheese that they make? And so we can all get the benefit of your review on those things. All right, well, be sure to subscribe. This is PanaramaDan saying it's a great big beautiful world out there. Now go out there and enjoy it.